Alright, what's up guys? Um, day 280, wow. That's pretty impressive, I must admit. I generally never thought I'd get this far. I'm still aiming for that day 365, so 1 year in total. I still am aiming for the 50 reps in one set, so hopefully I can get it. Don't know how it'll go, if I can get it by day 365, or ideally I'd actually like it by day 300, but I don't know how we go. In the next few days I'm just going to reassess in how I'm going to do my weighted pull-ups, what to do about them, because kind of went off my regimen and haven't been following it as well as I should have. Right now I should be sitting at, I think, almost 40 kilograms for my pull-ups, but I don't think I've done any 40 kilogram pull-ups at all for, like, since I got my weight vest essentially. So see how we go in the next few days and how my energy is and the time, and I don't want to be going to the gym at 10:30 p.m. because that's just crazy and it's exhausting, to be honest. I just quickly mention one thing, and I'll talk about it through the voiceover, but it's only a short voiceover tonight. Is essentially when doing an exercise, a movement, if you are aiming to look at creating muscle growth and so forth, it's all about the contraction. If you go for strength, it's not about the contraction completely, it's more about the movement itself. Obviously always aiming for best form possible, but one is contraction of muscle and the other is purely smooth transitional movement with your exercise for best strength possible. That's all. I'm going to eat some food and then voice over the video of pull-ups. Cheers guys, peace.
All right. So like I said, I was going to do a voiceover now. So first things first, you may have noticed on my face, on the sort of right side of my upper face, I've got a pimple there. It kind of isn't going away. It's not sore or anything now. I think it's because when I'm wearing a mask, it kind of sits right on the area and just keeps on agitating it, so it's just not disappearing. I don't know if I should just, like, I don't know, put a band-aid there or something just to prevent that friction and stuff like that. So I don't think it's the milk product for that pimple itself. All my other pustule pimples have reduced significantly since I've reduced the amount of milk I've had. So that's a great note. I thought I'd just update you guys if anyone's actually listening to this YouTube. Anyways, and just to move along and talk about the muscle contraction and building muscle versus building strength. When I used to train people, I used to always get them to essentially focus on the muscle contraction. The reason why I did that was, I wanted them to have good strength and build muscle, but it was mainly because I wanted them to understand the movement they were doing, what they were trying to achieve, and just to get that mind-body connection. Because a lot of people, when they work out, they don't realize what they're doing. They make movements and stuff like that, but they don't really consider, why am I moving? What body part do I need to contract in order to execute the exercise as best as possible? So what I would pretty much do, so if they're doing something like lat pull downs, I would be putting my fingers into their lats and sort of poking them in the lat region. So when they pull the bar down to their chest or towards their chest, they're able to essentially, and I'd guide them to, rotate their shoulders, their shoulder blades back as well, and try and focus on pushing against my fingers to create that contraction. And this seemed to work really well for a lot of people, if not all the individuals who I trained. So if you want to really focus on building that muscle, think about how you can contract that muscle in order to get it to work as much as possible, and therefore stressing the muscle out, creating those good micro tears, and your body able to make those repairs, make the cells a bit bigger, stronger, and give you that growth. Anyways, what I'm finishing off with is some speedy hanging knee raises just to finish off my core, and that is pretty much it for my night. 50 pull-ups plus
15 hanging knee raises, and I'm out. Peace out, guys. Time to clean, binge, sleep.